best things or the optimum things that women over the age of 45 can do for their health. Now, we hear so many things about Sarah V here. I never know how to start these videos. I suppose starting at the beginning is the best place. I'm always thinking, I'm always in that creative mindset. You know, so many things come to me when I am meditating or going for my power walks. But I wanted to call this video the best things or the optimum things that women over the age of 45 can do for their health. Now, we hear so many things about, what we eat, how we exercise, and that is so still true. I was really thinking about, because I do all that. I have always eaten really well. I have always exercised, at least 4 to 5 times a week. I used to do more than that, which was a little bit too much for my body. And I feel like my exercise is actually optimum for my body type. But I was thinking about why at age, what I call 60, not 60, why do I feel so healthy? Yes, it's about my food, it's about my exercise, it's about healing the heavy backpack of emotions that we all carry unless we get into the healing. But I was thinking, why at this very beautiful, amazing, abundant age do I feel probably the healthiest that I have ever felt in my life? And, some of the things you may not even think about, because we always think about food and exercise, but actually the reason why I feel if I am at the optimum health in my life is because I am taking more risks. I am taking more risks financially, and I am taking more risks in things that make me feel so uncomfortable. And I'm feeling fear, and I'm actually doing whatever it is and having a different relationship with that fear. Being able to take risks financially. I can remember years ago when I was in my marriage that even, asking to do one small thing for myself, because I was a stay-at-home mom with my amazing, beautiful 4 children, I didn't feel like I had any power over, our family finances. My husband, I call him, was the breadwinner. We had an old traditional marriage of that he went out and, made the money, and I stayed home happily with my 4 children. But what happened is I did not take any risks in finances because I was too afraid to, ask for money to invest in myself. And now that I am single in a way, that I'm living a single life, because my finances are mine, I can make my own decisions, I don't have to ask anybody's permission, that I am taking more risks. Now, there are a lot of people perhaps, that are single like me, and they still don't take risks because they're afraid to financially take risks, in something that they want to invest in themselves. So I have completely changed my relationship with my finances, with money, and I feel like that has really helped me stay in this incredible health that I'm feeling right now. So taking risks financially, and also really, really feeling the fear, feeling that discomfort. Because whenever we feel uncomfortable, that is a sign of personal growth. Even though we don't want to feel uncomfortable, it's only going to feel uncomfortable until you take that step forward. So taking risks is number 1. Number 2 is one of my favorite things is actually travel. It's great to, travel and go see the sights and, go to a museum or go to a ruin somewhere and you read the plaque and you have your meal and then you go to your hotel and I am totally not a tourist. What I absolutely love to do, which I really think helps me with my internal health, is traveling, but not just seeing the sights, but actually diving into the culture. And if you follow me or you didn't know, last October, I went on one of the most incredible soul expanding trips of my life, and that was to Egypt. Did I feel fear before I went? Oh my gosh, 100%. I was afraid that I would be away from my partner for almost 3 weeks. I was afraid because, Egypt is a long way away from my small beach resort in Delaware. So yes, and also I was afraid because the Israeli-Palestinian war had just broken out and everybody was telling me, are you crazy? Why are you doing that? And I felt the fear and did it anyway. So traveling. And so we actually dove into the culture of this incredible country. I didn't just see the sights. We went to places that not many people go. And I was actually able to feel the abundance and actually see abundance in a very, very poor country. There's certain areas of Egypt that is extremely poor, especially in Cairo. And rather than seeing the scarcity in that area, I made it a point that everywhere I went, I would see abundance, whether it be in color, whether it be in, little children running around and, with, big smiles on their faces. I was determined, no matter where we went, to see abundance in everywhere I went. So when we travel, what is your travel style? I took 9 other women to this incredible country. And this experience of transformational travel, really, really sets the tone to feel optimum health, in your life. Did you even think about that? So what is your style of travel? Do you like to have the safety of perhaps a retreat hotel and all the amenities there? Or are you one that loves to go out and take risks and be in the culture? My favorite thing to do is actually sit and have a cup of espresso or cappuccino or something and actually watch people. I really love to do that. I love to watch people and their interaction. And of course, when I travel, for some reason, I love to dress up. I am not one that wears sneakers and shorts and, like a fanny pack. When I was in Egypt, actually, this was one of my outfits that I was wearing. So I love to, yes, did I have comfortable shoes on? Absolutely. Did I feel comfortable? Absolutely. But I feel like I am able to kind of blend in with, whatever culture I'm visiting. I'm going to be going to Italy this summer, and I know that I'm going to blend in. I don't want to be, the typical tourist. So I love to blend in, and has helped me to really tap in to the inner wellness inside of me. Did you even think about that? I didn't think about it. These were some of the things that I'm like, wow, how are other ways that I'm able to feel so healthy? And another thing that probably don't even think about is actually having someone in your life, whether it's a mentor or a friend or whatever, as having somebody be the energy that you wish to attract. I take women and men on transformational travel experiences, and I feel as if I become the energy that people want to attract. And I know that I have my amazing mentor that helps me become that energy, because when we are trying to shift into the next level of who we are, sometimes we get to model somebody that has already achieved that. So my mentor is where I want to be. So when I watch her, I look at all the things she's doing. I look at all what actions she's taking. I even look at, how she's dressed and, actually stepping into the version of yourself of who you want to be. So having a mentor, having somebody that you can be, that already has the energy that you wish to attract, use them as the conduit of somebody to help you to shift that energy inside of you. So I bet you didn't even know that these 3 things have really, really helped me to stay healthy. You know, I know that this is kind of maybe to some people it's not that important, but I know that even the clothes that I wear and the style that I create also helps me stay really healthy, because what's happening is you're actually aligning into that energy that you wish to attract. And there's so many things that have kept me really, really healthy. And I was just kind of thinking about that. Like I said, that these are some things that I know that is keeping me in this healthy energy that I've been in for, I don't know, like 5 years. Like I haven't been sick. And even all through COVID, I never got COVID. I never had any illnesses. I was actually, during COVID, I was out in California studying with a Reiki master in the redwoods in California, in Big Sur, California. So I don't know, I wasn't around a lot of people. I was secluded in a small little house in the middle of the redwoods. So there was nobody around me, but that was the risk. I was, again, taking risks. I was doing the opposite of what everybody, is telling me not to do. Everybody was telling me, oh, you better come home. It's so risky. Of course, I look at the risks and then I make my own decisions about what it is that I do. But I'm telling you, when we do things, especially when we get older, over the age of 45, my best life is now, I'm living it right now. Between 60 and 70, this is going to be the most expansive part of my life. And I've already told my financial advisor that. And, these are ways to stay healthy, to stay young, because our society somehow makes us go into that very small bubble, and we just don't expand at this age. But I say the older you get, the more expansive you can become, but it is a choice. So think about it. I would love to know, what are some things that you do that keep you healthy and young? And if it is about food and exercise, that's amazing. But are there some other things that you do that keep you healthy and young? And if you are watching this video on my email list, I would love to know. Just hit reply and let me know what it is that you do. What are some of your secrets? And if you're watching this on YouTube, I would love to have you comment and subscribe. If you know someone that is struggling to feel healthy, I would encourage you to share this video with them.